Hello, welcome back to my channel. How are you guys doing? I know I have been gone for a majority of this year. Where have I been? What have I been doing? How are things coming along? This is just going to be a bit of a life update, and just to kind of update you and fill you guys in on what's been happening. So where have I been? Well, I have had to take a step back from the spiritual realm. I have been focusing the past few months on becoming much more grounded. Certain events in my life just caused me to become incredibly ungrounded. And so I really had to take a step back from everything energetic, much to my dismay, because I love working with energy and all that good and fun stuff. I'm not on it now, but I was on a medication that was necessary for me at the time that turned out to be interfering with my spiritual connection. I did not think that anything could interfere with a spiritual connection. I just thought, I obviously, till you go through something that does cause your connection to go away, you think that it's untouchable. In my case, it affected me pretty darn good. Again, it was really necessary for me at the time. And it led me into some really interesting discoveries. It was really funny. I got into some heated debates with fellow spiritualists about whether pharmaceuticals affect psychic abilities or not. Very 50-50 there. Half the population that agrees, yes, it does affect me in some way. Yes, my abilities were affected. Yes, I felt a difference. And the other population is like, no, I still have my connection. I'm still as connected as ever. I'm still this and that. And unfortunately, there is no one right answer. Some people are affected, some people are not. I am part of the group that has been affected, that is incredibly sensitive to everything, and so I am sensitive to pharmaceuticals. There is something that I really discovered that really clicked for me during this time that I just never really paid attention to beforehand, or just never really gave it any thought, and that it all starts with your brain chemistry. And I don't know why, I always just, for some reason, spirituality and energy was separate from the body for some reason. I don't know. It just, for some reason, it didn't mesh for me. I thought it was something else. I thought there was a disconnect there for me. I don't know if this is making any sense, but I thought energy was different. It was a sixth sense that was outside of your body. But no, I really discovered that it all starts with your brain chemistry. Everything on a physical level. There is no way that you are discerning any kind of spiritual energy without there being some kind of physiological, neurotransmitting stuff going on in your head. The reason that I bring that up is because, anything that you ingest, whether it's natural, something holistic, something herbal, plant-based, or whether it's, processed medicine, modern medicine, it affects you on a physical level, and therefore it's going to affect you on an energetic level. And so I was affected. I don't know why. I'm bringing back to the point, I was affected. There, my abilities were affected. And this whole time I was I don't know why spirit just isn't responding to me. I'm just not feeling anything anymore. Well, duh, because I was taking a medication. But anyways, I recently came off of it. And now we get to see if my body bounces back. I believe in neuroplasticity, so we will see how my brain bounces back, whether I start sensing things again, whether I start picking up on spirit again. Because it has been a very quiet year for me. Best way that I can describe the way that it's been feeling, and it's not I'm just not at that level to be sensing spirit right now, and I wasn't this whole year. It's kind of like if you go to an eye doctor and, you know, they're doing the test where they cover your one eye and they tell you to read letters off of the wall, and it's like they put it on the blurriest setting and you can see that there is something written on the wall, but you just don't know what it is. And it's kind of felt like that. Like I've very, very vaguely been feeling energy, but I just don't know what it says. I don't know what it means. I can't discern. I can't get into specifics. I just know it's there. But I have no idea what it wants. Like I just have no idea what kind of energy it is. It's just energy. So yeah, it's been a very interesting experience. The level of frustration I have undergone through these few months just really reminded me that there are people out there who struggle to connect, who maybe even never do. And it's just reminded me of what it's like to feel like that, because, you know, it's reminded me of what I used to feel so many years ago before I even got into anything spiritual, where I just so desperately wanted to be making that connection and reading spirit and reading for people, and I just couldn't because I just wasn't at that level. I wasn't picking up things. And yeah, very, very humbling to be brought back down to that state where you don't really feel as connected, where you can't really discern energies. And yeah, it has been a big shift in perspective, that's for sure. If I ever do come back to readings, which I really hope I do, but we will see how things progress. But if I ever do, it's definitely going to be with the added perspective and compassion of, you know, remembering what it's like to be in a place where you don't know what's coming next, where you don't know what this sign means or that sign means, or you just don't know what your dream means, or, you know, things like that, where you just don't know. You're just living in the present and you're just like, I hope this means something good, but I actually don't know. And it's in that state of just being very, very extremely human with feeling like you don't have any special powers or anything like that. Again, it's been very humbling. I think we all kind of get caught up in that, where we're like, yeah, I just get all these cool enlightened messages and energies and all this, you know, it's fun. It's very cool. It makes the world sparkle. It gives it that little bit of mystery and elusiveness and magic, you know, and take that away and it's just, you're just living a regular human life. Anywho, I've come back to understanding what it's like to want to connect, to want to receive, and to get nothing. So, yeah, it's a good reminder that we all need outside help sometimes. I have definitely been going to my fellow intuitives, my fellow mediums, asking, like, what the hell is going on with me? Like, whoa, what do I need to know at this time? Things like that. And that's okay, because we're all here to help each other, I would hope. So yeah, I don't really have much else to say other than we shall see how things progress from here on out. I don't know if things are going to bounce back as quickly as I would like them to bounce back, but we shall see. It's weird because I feel energy when I'm like opening up and when I'm trying to connect and when I'm like doing Reiki or things like that. But for some reason, I am just not operating on a level where I can receive spirit yet, or any kind of like intuitive downloads. So I don't know. I really don't know. Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. So hopefully I will see you in the next video, and then I don't know when, but if you're still here with me, I would like to thank you for being here with me. I want to thank everyone who's checked in on me over these few months, over this past year. It's been, I really miss, oh my gosh, I miss teaching so much. I miss like doing readings for people. I really miss all of the spiritual stuff that I used to do. But hopefully that will come back. So yeah, I hope everyone is doing really well out there. I wish you a really beautiful and happy new year. And I will see you in 2023. Bye.